weather. Again, very different. 50s in Milan. How about the 80s here? We are falling at this point, though, because we do have a cold front that is moving through the area. As it does so, you're not really going to feel a huge change in the weather out there. Those winds are going to shift to the north. Still not a huge breeze, though, behind the front. So, again, we're not going to be dealing with heavy winds. We're not going to be dealing with freezing cold temperatures behind this front. It's what we call a backdoor cold front. And when that happens, it's typically not going to have a huge impact on the weather. But it'll move through over the course of the rest of the night. And by the time we get to tomorrow morning, it'll be gone. We'll be under the influence of those north winds. So again, that dry airflow remains in play. So if you're itchy, that's why, and trust me, I've been itching. A lot of lotion needed when you have weather like this because there's just no moisture in the air, and that's what causes your skin to get very irritated. As a matter of fact, yeah, exactly. So let's talk about later on tonight and tomorrow morning. Mid-40s, lower 40s across the area as you wake up. For tomorrow afternoon with the front, it's going to be 10 degrees cooler. It's still going to be very nice across the area. We're still talking about temperatures that are running 10 to 15 degrees above the average for this time of the year. So again, still a very pleasant Saturday. I know at this point after last week, anytime we say the word cold front, I know what you start thinking about, but again, this is not that kind of cold front. We don't have any of that winter weather in our forecast over the next several days. Let's talk about the rest of the weekend because I've been told, speaking of living under a rock, I've been told there's a pretty big football game on Sunday. I don't know what that's all about, but if you're watching the game, how about 77? Plenty of sunshine, a little bit of cloud cover moving in late in the day on Sunday. So maybe you're not staying here for the Super Bowl. Maybe you're going to Santa Clara, and maybe if you're around my age, you grew up with Tecmo Super Bowl. Let's take a look at our forecast, though, in Tecmo Super Bowl mode here. The forecast looks like this. If you're heading off to Santa Clara, again, mostly sunny skies, 66 there, so even a little bit cooler there in the San Francisco area than it will be here. And if you did grow up with Tecmo Super Bowl, you'll also understand Bo Jackson could not be beaten in that game. Let's talk about the rest of our forecast, though, here. Again, nice Saturday, nice Sunday. As we get into Monday, though, things change. We're going to watch this low pressure system start to move in from the west. As it does so, we're going to see those rain chances start to pick up late Monday into Tuesday morning. And then by the time we get to Tuesday evening, kind of moving across the I-35 corridor. What kind of rain are we talking about here? Well, it's going to be isolated. It's going to be scattered. And it's not going to be a whole lot of rain. We're talking less than 1/4 of an inch in most places. So again, not as much rain as we need, but at this point, with that drought starting to really take hold, and we're seeing those numbers really start to dwindle in terms of our rainfall numbers, yes, we will take anything we can get at this point. And again, some showers may linger into Wednesday morning, but for the most part, this is going to be a Tuesday event. So, like I said, for the Super Bowl, clouds increasing, a little bit of sun, a little bit of clouds, kind of increasing towards the end of the day, though. 77, still very nice. It'll be a nice day to watch the game outside if you've got a patio set up with a TV. For Monday, again, we start to see that cloud cover really increase. We're going to call it mostly cloudy to overcast for your Monday. Then the rain chances move in Tuesday. Again, about 40%. Isolated, scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm embedded in there. And again, I've got that 10% on Wednesday because a couple of showers may linger into that Wednesday morning time frame. But after that, we dry out, and then we have our next system to talk about at the end of the week. But hey, here's the deal. Even with a couple of systems moving through, temperatures still stay in the 70s. It's going to be nice.